Hi everybody, welcome to our Storytime craft. This week we are making shoes. So we're going to practice our lacing skills and our tying skills. You can pick up this craft, the supplies, the week before the video posts, or you can give us a call and see if we have any extra. But otherwise, you should be able to just print it or you can draw it. So let me show you what came in the kit. So if you did pick it up, it's just a template of shoes. I printed it on cardstock, but you can do it on construction paper or regular paper, or you can draw it yourself as well. And then it also included some yarn that we're going to use for laces. You can use actual shoelaces, you can use string, yarn. We're just getting that practice in. So we'll just remove that yarn. The first step is to color it. So I already colored mine, but you guys can color it however you like. Then your next step is just to cut out your shoes, just around the outside here. And you can cut out that middle one if you want, that inside, but then you're going to have a hole in your shoe. So maybe you could color it black or something like the base of your shoe. That'd be like the interior. So maybe have fun, colorful interior shoes. Maybe they're just white or black or gray. So I did mine yellow and blue, and I'm going to have red laces. So I'm going to use all the primary colors on my shoes. They're nice and bold and bright. Be a lot of fun to wear. Alright, so you just cut out on the edges, and don't worry about being too perfect. This is good practice for cutting, because it's not too intricate. Alright, your next step is you want to punch holes in all these dots along the side. So I don't have a hole punch at home, so I'm going to be using a pencil to punch the holes. If you have a hole punch, you can do that. Just be careful with the pencil. You don't want it to hit anything else. So I've got it on thick paper, so it's kind of hard. Actually, I might do a little slit with the scissors instead. Just whatever you need to do to get a hole in there. You actually just need to get the laces through. So as long as it's big enough to get the laces through. I think what I'm going to do is start a hole with my scissors, because I've got that thick paper, so it's a little hard to do it with a pencil. And then I'm going to stick the pencil through just to make the hole a little bit bigger, make it a little easier for me to get my yarn in. So I'm just making a little slit, and I can flatten out my shoe again because it's getting a little bent. That's okay. This is mostly for practice, so if it doesn't turn out perfect, that is fine. You're just trying to get some practice lacing your shoe. I'll probably just do the one since the other one's going to be just the same. So I'll show you the one, and you guys can do the other one just that same way. So I just did that, and I'm just going to go through so that I got some room to stick my yarn laces in. So it's easier to thread. If you do have a hole punch, that'd help you here, so you could use that. But this works too. You just want to practice your laces. So once you have some holes in there, any kind of hole, they don't have to look perfect. You just want to grab one of your laces, or a piece of yarn, or string, and I'm going to make it go through the top here so that you can see it along this line like this. So I'm going to make it go through both of these bottom ones and end up like this. And then you want it to be roughly even, so just about even. And then you could flip it around, and you want to put it in the other side. Pull it out this way. So whatever you can do to get that through. I'm just going to practice lacing and tying our shoes. So then we can do this on real shoes. Alright, so it's up front now. So you're going to flip it back and forth every time. And we're just going to crisscross like this. So we're going to put one in on this side, on the opposite side that it was at, And then the other one is going to go across like this. You're making a big X. And across like that. There we go. And we're going to flip it again. We've got one more. So we're going to cross. We made an X in the back. We're going to make another X along the back. You're always just kind of zigzagging back and forth. You can try fun ways to lace these as well. You don't have to do the standard lacing. You can do something a little more interesting if you want. Well, this is good basic practice for just the regular way that you could tie your shoes. But there are some pretty fun ways to tie your shoes too, so if you want to try those. Alright, so you have your shoes laced. We're going to make a little bow tie, just like a regular pair of shoes. I'm just going to double knot it so it stays. But if you wanted to practice a few times, or just keep this for practice, you could just single knot it so that doesn't stay. I'm just going to double knot it. So I made 2 little loops like this, and then I wrap the loops around each other to make a bow. Alright, and I've got my little tied up shoes, and you're going to do the same thing with your other shoe so that you have a little pair. Alright, I hope you guys get some good practice tying and lacing your shoes. See you next time. Bye!